As we invite in, let's enjoy the music as we invite in. It's by Vicky Grant, an upcoming artist, gospel artist in Ghana. Hello, good evening, everyone. Akua, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
It's by Vicky Grant, an upcoming artist, gospel artist in Ghana. Hello, good evening, everyone. Akua, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, welcome to Health Tips with Akua Boateng, our nutritionist on Pasito Radio. So, Akua, the floor is for you.
Okay. I'm going to talk about cinnamon. I've got cinnamon here. We've got two types of it. I've got this one and that one. And I've got my own concoction I've made. I've got pineapple. Yeah, we've got two types of it. I've got this as well. And then I've got barley. As we all know, we are under lockdown and we keep eating. So I still keep talking about it, what to eat and what not to eat too much. I'm a living testimony. You see what I post on Facebook. I keep eating, I can't stop. So what we have to cut down and then what we have to eat more. And then because of this thing, we have to keep covering up like that. So we have to eat more of vitamin
Akua, is your radio, Akua, is your phone on?
No.
Akua, is your phone on as well?
No. And then because of this, it's off. Keep covering up like that. So we have to eat more of vitamin. Yeah, I can hear the echo, but it's not my phone.
Okay.
No. I think it's yours. No.
Okay. Okay, that's right.
Okay. So I will be talking about things to help us, like vitamin C, what to ingest in our system. and then things to help us. So, and then I'll talk about how to make it, because I think it got nothing to do with who have COVID, or it can be picked from anywhere. So we have to be careful. So first and foremost, I will talk about the cinnamon. As I've said, we have two types. We have the quills. The quills are the stick ones and the powder ones. The powder ones are like, you can use them for spices, as spices, seasoning our food like meat, stews, and the sticks are the ones that we used for tea. You can break them, put them in boiling water, and then use them for tea. So as I've said, just put boiling water on and then break them in, pour them and drink them like your normal tea. You can decide to add brown sugar or your normal sugar, whatever sugar you use. I use sweetener, or I can drink it raw or with honey. It depends on you, whichever one you use. And then I'll talk about the benefits of these quills or the cinnamon. You can get it from all types of supermarkets or these Asian shops, wherever you are. If you're in Ghana or Poku Trading, wherever shop, all these shop rights everywhere, you can get them from there. So, do you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I thought the echo. Okay, first, cinnamon may help treat type 2 diabetes. It says most of the benefits of cinnamon is linked to type 2 diabetes, while there is a certain type for the cure because of the metabolism or metabolic disease. Cinnamon can be very important too in managing the symptoms. So if anyone gets the symptoms of type 2 diabetes, if someone is diabetic and they get it, just boil it and then drink it. Cinnamon can also reduce insulin resistance. All you have to do is boil it, as I've just said. Drink it as your normal tea. Instead of drinking tea bags, you can use these ones, the quill ones. You break them, boil them, and drink it. It serves as like your insulin, or break them and then drink, as I've already said. It does help. It goes straight into your bloodstream, and then it will help you if you know of anyone who is suffering from type 2 diabetes. And then cinnamon may help manage metabolic diseases. It says perhaps, surprise, and then its possible effects on the type 2, as they said, and it will help complications as well. If someone is obese, it does help because of the glucose in the system of the person who is obese. It does help fight against all these things. And then cinnamon can also be used as an appetite supplement. It suppresses it. If someone eats too much, because I've already said we are all at home. We are eating. You are at home. You don't go anywhere because we are under lockdown. So you keep eating. But it's being advised that if you drink this, you use this as your tea instead of our normal Lipton, PG, you name it, all these tea bags. If we use this, it suppresses your appetite. So drink this one instead of our normal tea. Maybe it will help me from eating too much. Instead of using fufu as my breakfast, maybe this time I'll be using cinnamon as my breakfast tea. or PGT, I will use cinnamon. It does help because it will suppress my big appetite. And then it says cinnamon also lowers your bad cholesterol. I've said it before. We have bad cholesterol, and then I shorten it to LDL. The bad cholesterol is called the LDL. This cinnamon also controls it. So if anyone has a very bad cholesterol, this cinnamon really helps it. I've shown you the two types. We have this one, the quills, and the powder one. So please know the difference. They are the same, but this one is used for the tea, and the powder one is used for the cooking. So when you go to the market, look for the quills. These ones are called the quills. Okay. It says cinnamon has antimicrobial properties. These properties of cinnamon do not extend merely to the foods in cinnamon seasoning. Consumers can also benefit from these properties as well, according to our experts. So it does treat it treats a lot of lung problems. It says microbial, which means the lung problems. Where does this COVID things hide? Where do they go? From our nose, our ears, from our throats, it goes where? Through where? Our lungs. Now I'm a doctor. Ha. PhD. They are going through our lungs. So please go and grab some. Drink it very hot to kill this virus or whatever they call themselves, because it goes through our lungs. This thing we don't respect. Cinnamon could be, it says cinnamon could help manage HIV. This cinnamon could help HIV. If it could help HIV, they have done a research on it. I just don't come and sit here and just blab. Please hit the internet and do your research as well. But what I am so happy about is this COVID, because if you drink it hot, it goes through your lungs. It fights microbial bacteria. So for HIV, I don't care about it now. We are fighting COVID. So please go and drink it. Anything to fight COVID. Wash your hands, cover your nose, and then drink this. We don't know what kills us yet. People are saying neem tree. If you can reach neem tree, drink it. Here, we don't have neem tree. We have the cinnamon. So I am going to drink cinnamon. And then it says cinnamon could treat candidiasis. Because of the antimicrobial properties extend to fungi or fungi, that's rendering it a promising treatment for candidiasis. According to a research done in 2011, cinnamon was shown to have activity against candida and in the human trials, including a pilot study in 5 HIV positive patients with other candidiasis or whatever, showed mixed. Further clinical trials are necessary to prove these helps as well. So, it is true, it fights and treats antibacterials and all these things. It does fight against them. These viruses, it does fight against them. And then it says cinnamon can help treat the symptoms of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. We are all growing. We will grow unless it's your time and God calls you. But we are all going to grow. Those things that we used to call our moms and grandparents and great-grandparents, that they were witches and wizards and all those things, it's past and gone. It's Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. 1 in 10 people will get it. But thank God, we now know these are illnesses and something that people get. So if you know, and then we have herbs. Someone tagged me and said, Akua, go and read or treat herbs. I don't know where to get the herbs here. And then when I go to Ghana, I'm going to sew my things. My 9 suitcases are all full of dresses. So I can't bring the herbs, but if you know the herbs, send them to me. I'll read about it and I'll come and talk about it. So the ones I know, I'll talk about them. The ones you tell me and then teach me, and I'll come and talk about it. So I am talking about cinnamon. So the who are telling me to talk about herbs, bring them on. As I'm talking about cinnamon. Mama Bna, if you know of any herbs, people are inboxing me about herbs.
We'll leave the researchers to search about it, and we'll see how best we can do it.
Yeah.
The neem tree and all those things, we don't have it here. Because although they are saying cumin is also good. But because we are in UK, we don't have the evidence for us to prove to it, to come out with it. So unless the one that you know, so the ones that you'll be doing as a nutritionist that you know is covered, that's the one we will do. Because I can say Africans, we like a lot of help. Some of them we don't even understand and we just use it. So because we are law abiding, the ones that you will do as a nutritionist, that's the one we can do.
Yeah.
Then the rest that we don't know, we cannot do that yet. But Akua, since she's a nutritionist, she will see and do, if there's a research about it, then we can carry on and do it. Because like this neem tree, we know from ages that our grandparents knows about it, they do things about it. But now that it's coming out that I think it's in Madagascar or somewhere, they have come and then realized that it's helping with this coronavirus.
Okay, cinnamon may have it says carcinogenic properties. Many superfoods are attributed with anti-carcinogenic properties, but it's important not to jump from superfood to superpower. Explain that it is not important to get away from. So this experiment demonstrates that cinnamon extract slows the growth of cancer cells. So in a nutshell, if someone has got cancer and then they take this cinnamon, it slows it down. Maybe if you've already got cancer and then you start taking it, you may not die like quick, or it slows the cancer cells from growing rapidly. That is what I understand here. So to me, cinnamon is really, really important in our system, in our diet, and then in our daily lives. It says cinnamon has anti-inflammatory properties. So adding it regularly to your diet, it's really good. Here comes the diet part. With me, every food I prepare, I add it. Seasoning, my stews, it's in my diet. So I think that is where the diet one comes in. Sometimes, like you boil hot water, add honey, and then you add the powder one, like this one. That's when the diet one comes in. Just mix it and then you drink it. Sometimes it goes slimy, but drink. There's nothing wrong with it. So cinnamon can also help manage PCOS. That one I think is ovarian syndrome. With numerous symptoms that need to be managed and may be a key element for so many characteristics. I don't know if it's like an ongoing, I think fibroids. It does help fibroids. If someone got fibroids, it does help to manage it. I think it helps to shrink it or shrink them if there are loads of them in our wombs. I think it's typical in like Africans or most women suffer from fibroids. So if you are one of them or you know someone suffering from fibroids, person can start drinking it.
It doesn't mean Kuya is saying don't go to hospital. You go to the hospital, as we always say.
I'm not stopping you.
Yeah, you go and then you have this also to maybe ease the pain or gradually doing it, because we Africans, we believe in our own things, that we believe that herbs is all the medication comes from the herbs. So it doesn't mean do not go hospital. Seek advice as well, and then whilst you doing this to ease, especially this corona virus time, and other treatments has like it's suspended. You don't hear about anything else. All you hear is coronavirus. And I don't think anybody even want to go to A&E. Because if you don't take care, by the time you come back, that's where you've even taken the whole thing. So nobody wants to go to A&E. Your GP, you call them, you can't even go there. But at least call them for advice. And then, I mean, all this Akua is saying, the truth, it need the heat, the hot water to be able to push them. You see? This is not time for cold waters.
And then it says cinnamon has antioxidant benefits. It could be improved by being overweight. If you drink it and you are overweight, it helps you to lose weight.
Okay, there's a question. It says, please, is there any side effect? That is Mystery Vicky Grant, the second. I played her song earlier on. She's an oncoming musician in Ghana. God has blessed her with this wonderful voice, Madame Fupa. So she says, is there any side effect when taken wrongly or too much cinnamon?
When I finish and there are side effects, the link will give me and I'll read them out. That's what we normally do here. If there are side effects, we read them out.
Yeah.
As we talk about weight loss, because we are indoors and we keep eating and eating, we don't exercise that much. It says if you drink it or if you add it to your diet, it helps you to lose weight as well, which is good news because we talk about weight loss here. Even the government is advising we should go out for exercises all the time. So it's another benefit. And then it says cinnamon also help your eyesight. It helps your eyesight. Like useful in treatment of your eyes, one disorders, conjunctivitis, and dry eyes. We all know conjunctivitis. We know dry eyes. And then good eyesight. It gives us all these health benefits I've mentioned. And then it says cinnamon is also a natural insect repellent. If you are in Ghana, hey, you know, as soon as you land, insects, mosquitoes, they are there. So just
it's a welcome package.
Exactly. So you just rub it on your skin and then they won't land on you. That is good news. I am done, but I don't see any side effects so far from, no, it hasn't given me any side effects from where I am.
But you know, everything, having it too much. We always say from here that too much of everything is bad.
It's bad.
Even like the 5 a day, if you do exceedingly, it's bad. So everything that you do excessively is bad.
Yeah. Are there any more questions?
No. Let me welcome Janet Obin. Welcome to Pasito Radio. Thanks for joining. Sam Ministry, Vicky Grandis too. And we have our Pat. Happy birthday, my dear. I hope you are okay. May God richly bless you. We have Matthew Jeffrey, who is also a gospel singer. And we have Obapa Royal Akua. It's been a long time. And we have DJ Fanta on as well. And we have Mary Lou. I hope so. Mary, it's been a long time. And so we welcome everyone on Pasito Radio with our nutritionist Akua Boateng. We have also Joyce as well. Joyce Sylvester is also on all the way from London, and I hope everybody is fine by the grace. Although we are facing Papi Kolo said, Doctor. I'm done.
Okay. All right. If there are no questions, I'll move on to cumin.
Okay.
Cumin is also, we use it for stewing. We use it for stewing, but one of the most toppest spices you can ever get on the market. It's very, very nice. And there are many weight losses strategies you can use, but it's one of the topmost spice you can use for weight loss. One, because you can use it as tea. Most people don't know because they use it for stews and for seasoning, but you use it for tea. That's why I brought this topic here today. You can use it for tea. It can be used for tea, and then it's good for clean eating. You don't have to add sugar when you use it for tea. No sugar at all. No honey. If you are looking to lose weight, not going under the knife, go for cumin. He said there are many ways to lose weight. Some of these methods are sustainable and others are not so much. Some regimens require high levels and willpower. But if you want to keep up really well, go for cumin. Because they've tested about 88 people and they used cumin. Cumin was the fastest. Just put it in hot water, boil it and drink. Do you have it? You have it?
Yeah.
What do you use it for?
I've done with the tea side, I've not done with the tea.
See, you use it for stewing, innit? Just for stewing, innit? Yeah. Now use it for tea as well. It will shrink your waist so fast. That is why I wanted to talk about it. I was so happy to find out it's good for weight loss. Just do it as I described this one. And you are gonna.
But somebody may just join, didn't know why you were describing this one, please.
Oh, I was describing this for tea. Use this cinnamon for tea. And then use the powder one for stewing. If you don't have this, fine, you can use this for tea. But the reason why I don't like using the powder one for tea is it turns so slimy if you add honey. If you add sugar, it's okay. But if you add honey, it turns slimy. But if you use this one, it's okay. You can decide to drink it without any sugar. It's fine. Okay. And then cumin is good for your digestive health. If you have IBS, I hope you've heard of IBS, bloating. I am not good with milk, this cow milk and all this things. So I buy soya and all those different types of milk. I've got some downstairs because I'm not good with cow milk. I hate it. So I'm not good with this. So I'm not going to buy.
It's irritative bowel.
Yes.
It's irritative.
I'm not going to buy any
syndrome. It's a very broad sickness. It's a irritative bowel syndrome.
Yeah. I'm not going to buy any sickness for myself, but I don't drink cow milk because I know my problem.
So this one is the one that is a main sickness, not the digestion one. This is the sickness itself. The irritable bowel syndrome.
Yes, yes. So I don't drink cow milk. I don't drink cow milk. So I have different types of milk I drink. So if you have that IBS, cumin does heal it. So with me, these are the types of milk I drink. There's soya milk that are not from the cow.
So it's got the almonds.
Almond and all those milks, that is what I drink. I don't drink milk from the cow. So if you have IBS and those bloating problems, don't go near the cow milk. Drink such milks. This is the one you can drink. It does help. But if you drink and it bothers you, go and buy cumin, boil it, drink it like your tea. It does help if you have IBS. Thank you. The next one is diabetes, blood sugar. Diabetes, blood sugar. Cumin, boil it like tea. Again, cumin. Don't use it just for stewing or stew. Drink it like tea. Again, it does help. Please look for cumin. When you go to the spice section, look for cumin. Drink it. We always look for coffee and then Lipton, tea bag, PG, blah, 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 all those things. These spices can be used as tea as well. Those are medicinal. Those ones are medicinal. At this time of this COVID, let's drive COVID away from our system. Let's drive diabetes away from our system. Me, I don't want to grow. Huh. There is something called antibacterial / antiviral. Cumin helps this antibacterial, antiviral. In common term, no, it's just cold or flu. They'll tell you if you are having flu symptoms, if you are having cold symptoms, then you are getting COVID. I reject that in Jesus' name. I would drink cumin. I would drink
Yeah, that one is there, but at times we do have to do the physical side as well, because some of them, their coughing and cold may be the COVID.
Yes, but this time you can't even sneeze. If you sneeze, oh, you've got COVID.
Yeah. And at the end, they don't even allow you to go to the hospital anyway. So and it doesn't mean when you have the cold, you sit down, but at least it's the symptoms. But it's not every cold that is related to the COVID.
Mm-hmm. This time it's terrible.
Marina Mwakwa, I hope you are okay. That's the founder of GD. You say good evening, Sister Abena and Sister Akua. Good job. Thank you.
Good evening, boss. I salute. And then
let me take this opportunity to congratulate the organization called Ghana Diaspora Women. We've done really well. We are able to donate to a Buakwa Polyclinic thousands of CDs worth of things for during this pandemic. What do you call it? At Kumasi, this Polyclinic Kumasi. We did provided them with some items, weighing scales, all the PPE kits. Well done, because it's just less than a year. And that is the first one. The second one will come on very, very soon. So if you're a woman in the diaspora,
you know what?
Ghana diaspora.
I owe you a lot of money. You know, I don't like going to the bank. Quick. You give them the money and I give it to you. I don't like going to the bank. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. You let me know amount that you want to pay. You know me. We'll sort it out. So it's good about
I owe so much.
Forget it. So because we are doing we are doing the last one very soon, because we want to do one in Accra as well next week. So as Akua said, so far as she have said it, we will sort it out. So that's not a big issue. But what I'm trying to say is this is the time Ghana needs us. People are dying just because of lack of PPE. Even in Europe and America, they are dying because of lack of PPE. How much more Africa? So at least your 10 pounds, your 20, 50 will help somebody there to save a soul. So that is what Ghana Diaspora, at this very time, that is what we're doing. But that's not all that we do. We do everything. We are there. Our vision is we will not keep quiet till something has changed. Okay, let's go back to Akua.
Okay, it says lowest risk of iron deficiency, anemia, cumin, it does that. And then diet low in iron. If you add that to your diet, that's what it happens. Issues absorbing iron, blood loss, inflammation, low hemoglobin as well, low blood count and all that. Cumin does help. And then cholesterol. It does help with cholesterol. And then respiratory support.
It's needed
at this time, we need it. We need cumin. Go and buy it, boil it, and drink it. I know here we have to go and queue, but try your possible best. Go and get cumin, drink it. Forget about Lipton, forget about PG. Drink cumin, drink cinnamon. We need it. Anything at all to get rid of this viral, whatever they call it. We need them. We need these things. Not just for stewing, because we overboil it or we overstew and then all the nutrients get out. But we drink this heat into our system and they die. We don't care. They are dying. Yes, we will do the hospital bit, but the heat also does something in our system.
Yeah, we do.
So let's do it. Let's do our bit. They are herbs. They are, we have to. We have to. I'm being serious. We have to. Thank you.
As Akua is saying, please, let's keep ourselves safe. Please, let's try. This thing is still around the system. It hasn't gone anything. It hasn't gone anywhere at all. It's still there. If you have come across COVID people, you will be careful. So please, please, let's stay. Be careful when you go out. Stay safe. Protect yourself very well. Life, middle life. Life is so precious.
And then it says cancer prevention. So you see the properties of these are the same as a cumin. So it prevents cancer as well. Can you please show your cumin for me? Yeah, cumin and cinnamon. They do the same things. So you can combine them or you can boil them separately. It's up to you.
So, how many times can you drink this?
It's how many times do people, those who are addicted to tea, how many times? You can drink it like your own water.
All right.
Yes. Is there any question? I'm done.
No. So this is Help Tips with Akua Boateng. Tonight we've learned about cumin and cinnamon and the benefit of it. Please let's try our best. As I will repeat this, please avoid cold water. I used to like cold water, chilled one. Please let's avoid it. Now, whatever, I will not drink it because this virus stays in our throats. So if you drink the cold water, you are allowing it to even lie down. So it's going to be dormant there. But the hot will help. If you are health care worker, please take good care of yourself as well. Make sure you've done what you have to do. Make sure you have what it takes to go and face it. This is health tips, but I'm talking about when you know you don't have the right thing, please don't go forward. You have the right, don't go forward. As a healthcare worker, you know the stages and where to wear the PPA. They have categories of PPA and you know the right one to go. If you do not have the right one, please don't go. And it will end up that we are dying. Yes, because we are dying because we are not doing the right things as well. I'm not saying everybody that died is because of that. But what I'm trying to say is do the right thing. When you are up there, you know at this stage, this is what I need. And you don't have it. Why are you going to face it then? That is what I'm saying. Your children needs you. Your husband needs you. You yourself, you need yourself to be there for your children. So please, let's stay safe. Let us be vigilant as well. Let us be careful. When you see there is danger and you don't have what it takes to face that danger, please, my little advice is don't go. Don't take it for granted and go. The consequence, it will be too late. So that's all I'm saying. Use the sanitizer. Wash your hands as much as you can. At times I ask myself, if this hand have mouth, it will talk. The number of times. So please, then we add prayer to it. That's when it comes for the spiritual side because we are two human beings. Our first being is spiritual and the second is physical. So we do both. We can't leave one. So please, let's keep safe. And before we go tomorrow, today we are here with Akua Boateng, our nutritionist, telling us about the food and how it will help. Now, it has come to the notice of our community that Black majority of us are dying because of certain sicknesses, especially it's coming out during this pandemic. So our doctors have decided to do research. So tomorrow I'm going to meet Dr. Araba and Dr. Boateng, and they are going to tell us the outcome of the research. So tomorrow is like an introduction. They're going to tell us things that is happening within the Black community. You need to hear, I need to hear them, because they've done a research. So week by week, they are going to teach us. So we're going to start tomorrow. If God will, 2 p.m. UK time, I will meet this panel and they will take us through what they have come out. They are study. Some of them studied particularly for Ghanaians and to know the reason why certain things are happening. So it's a good opportunity for you to join at 2 p.m. We'll meet again. Akua, how are you summarizing it?
Thanks for coming, and then I would say keep drinking more water, but not too cold. And then keep safe. Take good care of yourself, and we'll meet again tomorrow. Come and listen to good advice, and then we'll meet again next week.
So
stay blessed, stay safe.
Nutritionist with the research. That's what we're going to do now. We blend it because things that lead into the diabetes, things that lead into cancer, things that lead into so many high cholesterol, high blood, that is what Dr. Haraba and the team are going to teach us. So we have a combination. That's amazing. We have this side to let us know things that we eat, and they are going to tell us the consequence if we avoid certain things or eat certain things too much, then what it leads. So we are very grateful to have all this panel. Thank you, Akua Boateng, our nutritionist, and thanks for joining in. Please share the video. Somebody somewhere will need this advice so that they will also be alive for you. And bye-bye for now.